Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the latest episode of Fenton Forest. With me, see what he so. Just about to do some herbicide spraying on our sugarcane field, because there are some weeds. Got Mr. Proto still cultivating away on field 22. I've just had to go and refuel him. He came very close to running out of fuel. I did also have a guy spraying field 1. May have to go check on him because it looks like he's possibly hit the trees. He's possibly hit the trees, I would think. But anyway. And then after that, we're going to get on to doing a spot of we've got the soybeans to harvest over on field 17, I think it is, and we've also got the cotton harvest to do on field 18 up at the top of the map. I'm also going to possibly start planting some crops ready for next year. There's a couple of things we can plant now to save us time in the future. For example, I can plant oats on field 1. I could also plant canola on a field that we had wheat on last year. I remember, I think it was field 20. Which field had wheat on it? Was it 23? I can't remember now. I know I had 2 fields with canola on. So they could either be corn. Oh, it looks like they're going to be corn. End up with a lot of corn being planted again. Might have to mix that up a bit, I think. Because I'm going to have corn on one of these, probably on field 25, I think, again. Field 22 is going to be, this field is going to be cotton next year. I know. Jeez, opening myself up for a friggin' brutal harvest that year. So let's try and remember where I've been. Where have I sprayed? Where haven't I sprayed? I really wish there was a colour on this screen to show you where you've herbicide sprayed. You know, maybe like green, like a fluorescent green, or even yellow, or something. Just something to show you which bit, an overlay you can put on so you can see which bit of the field you've done your weed killing on. Now I've leased the low loader that I used last year. It's currently sat at the farm because obviously we're going to use that to take a harvester up to the field where we will be doing the soybeans. Might possibly look at putting the cotton harvester when I lease that onto a low loader too. Anyway, we've got one coating of fertilizer down. I use the Zerion 5000. When I brought the plough back, I quickly grabbed the fertilizer machine, which I think you probably saw at the end of the last episode anyway. I think I was fertilizing at the end of the last episode. I dived in there, did that. Did have a bit of a heart attack at the end of the last episode because when I hit the button on my stream deck to stop the OBS recording, it started recording and I was like, oh no, don't tell me I haven't recorded for the last, you know, however long the last video was. It turns out it had recorded. I don't know whether I hit the button twice or whatever. But yeah, for a brief moment I was having a bit of a heart attack. I was like, oh no, please tell me I haven't forgot to record the episode where I did my hay and all that good stuff. But thankfully I had. Right, so that field's done. Don't have to worry about weeds on poplar field, thankfully. A couple of other little things have changed between, as I say, the last video and this video. I think I mentioned in the last video I was contemplating toying with the idea of swapping the fuel tank just down here for the one from the Stevie's Global Company one. I haven't done that. However, what I have done is I've swapped the diesel factory for Stevie's, and I've also put down Stevie's fertilizer production building on the same site. So we'll go and have a look at those in a little bit. Fill this back up while I'm here. Leave this part down here again, actually. Right. Check on matey, but as I say, I thought this guy hit the tree. I don't even know what he's doing because he's not like he sprayed any of this section of the field. I'm not going to reverse all the way down there, which I'm guessing is probably what he was doing. There's a good chance I may use the terrain tool and put some grass down that edge. I know I spent all that time putting the custom edge on the field and that, but keep making contact with trees. I know the other alternative is to remove the trees, which I could do. Could come down with the T-Rex and take out more of the trees. Do have that option. Could also get a Brooks, if I've got a Brooks on this Let's Play. If there's one in the store, and actually come down and some wood chips. Right, so that fella is done. Right. Next job then. I need a truck. Wow, that's got full of silage. Harvester selection. I don't think it really matters which harvester I grab. Grab one. I should be able to take the trailer with me. Try and take this with us for a ride. Hey. Grab a screenshot of that before I crash into trees. Right, we're going to go up to the field. I'm thinking I'll probably come back for the man truck. Should be more than capable of holding the soybeans off field 17. noticed just now as well. Timescale's on 0 for some reason. Honestly, this is the best way to get a harvester around a map, because they are quite slow. Could have done with a wash, but again, that's something we can sort out in the winter when we maintain all the equipment one day. When we can't do any of the field work or anything, we can head out into the all the equipment to the workshop, stuff repaired. Some stuff might even need a bit of a respray of paint. Field 19. Would be inclined to buy that field. I really would. I think I've got enough fields. Franks. Right, let's see me cultivator. I've left a cultivator over here and I left a plough over here as well. Thinking ahead. Just hire a regular worker. The man? Freshly off its jet washed it after doing the sugarcane harvest with it. We're gonna have to record a couple of new horseplay courses as well, because now obviously I've got the new buildings, global company buildings from Stevie. I need to, especially like the digestate course from the BGA down to that building. I also need to record a course which will take slurry from the farm up to the BGA. Those are things I've got to record as well. Kind of hoping this little trailer will be enough. To hold all the soybeans off field 17. Take a bit of a shortcut. Curious to know how much Field 19 costs to buy. One advantage of a regular worker, he will drive the combine and unload at the same time, whereas courseplay tends to be a bit iffy about doing that. Normally I choose to have it so they stop whilst unloading, because they can do some weird manoeuvres at times. Nearly full. So yeah, let's have a quick check. So field 19. $1.8 million. I can't afford to buy it even if I wanted to. Right, cotton technology then. Be over here somewhere. Son of a beach. I meant to reset that to the store. Never mind. Mr. Proto has finished cultivating. Useful. Might be tempted then to get him and do field 1. One point. Right, I'm going to drive this way because then I can quickly show you. Hey, steady. I can show you the oh, what do you call it now? I'm trying to think now. What's my brain trying to say? Somebody, what's my brain trying to say? show you the two buildings, new buildings I've placed. If we go this way. And then we can swing up by, like I say, start the cotton harvest. And there we go. There's one of them. Bouncing off trees. There's the fertiliser factory. And here's the diesel one. Diesel one takes canola and sunflowers, same as the previous one. No, the other one was a much bigger unit. Physically bigger unit. I think I prefer that one. Stevie's. I don't know what capacities it holds. I think I can find out as and when we fill it. I'm sure I've got some canola. I'm sure I've got some sunflowers left over. Which I can whack in there. Be very useful. Out of curiosity, is there a contract? Not for doing any of those fields. Is the simple answer. It'd be funny, wouldn't it, to do a cotton contract on field 19 or even field 20. That's cotton too. My only concern is with the amount of people doing cotton this year, am I going to get completely nobbled on the price? Am I going to get ripped off because everybody's done cotton and saturated the market? A very possible scenario, isn't it? I'm going to cut across Matey's field. We're in a cotton harvester, so it won't do crop destruction. Probably not going to do this with coarse plate. However, I will take a little thing off. We'll probably use GPS though to assist me. On this cotton harvest. Friction scale could do some work on these tyres. Saying. Right, this guy over here needs emptying. It said 80% odd. Drive about 5 yards and then stop. Right, whilst you're unloading, let's go stop Mr. Proto. of firing line. Right. Go do some cotton harvesting. Right, potential yield quantity then. Potential 76,000. Will be what, 4 bales? Unfolding the harvester. Very nice. Oh dear. Oh dear. That didn't harvest, did it? That was bad. Somewhere down here. Right, let's try again. Oh my lord, that was bad. That was terrible. It's gonna take me hours to drive up to that field. Exactly the quickest machine. I mean, if this fails, then we'll have to go get the regular case cotton harvester. It's a shame that first one didn't work. Trouble with a lot of modded versions of DLC vehicles, some of them just don't work because some of the scripts don't copy across properly. They're all encrypted and encoded weird. A lot of the files, I mean, I've had a look at some of the DLC files myself and tried to extract them and edit them, and it's not easy. Shame. It's why I hate that .dlc format that Giants use instead of, you know, packaging them in a normal zip file. Don't like paying for stuff that I can't then mod and edit. Nice wind turbine. Sadly, that's not one that generates income. We should have put this on a low loader, but that is quite wide wheelbase. Don't think that would have fit on the one I've got back at the farm. We would have been struggling with this one too, getting it on a low loader. $40 miles an hour now. And 40 kilometres an hour. And the second we turn the corner, goes down to 27 again. However, if this one harvests correctly and actually does, you know, collect cotton, I can probably fix the speed on this a little bit. The most important thing is finding one of these harvesters that actually harvests. Oh Lord, it's just sharp contrast between this and the last one. The last one travelled quite at a reasonable speed across the map, but then failed in its one job, which was to harvest cotton. As I hope this one does. Find out. Yeah, this one harvests. It fills up a little internal chamber thing. It does. And then after that, starts making the bale, so it's got like 2 chambers. Got the little chamber, so it can continue harvesting even as it's like unloading a bale, whereas the case harvester, if you remember, it has to stop. Once it's full, it has to stop and empty. It can't carry on. And the other thing I like about the John Deere one is that when you do a bale with it, it doesn't just drop the bale straight away. It keeps the bale on the back of the harvester for you to unload where you want. So you can actually avoid dropping bales in the middle of the field. I know cotton doesn't grow back. It'd be cool if it did, like sugarcane and stuff. I think that would be awesome. And the John Deere cotton harvester would save you a whole headache then of causing crop destruction. Yeah. Right, because I lost that first. Oh. Okay. Fill unit 2 then is for cotton in future. That first strip. But that's what I was on about. Keeps the bale on the back till you're ready to unload it. Will do is I'll offload the bales at the bottom of the field, so when I bring the bale trailer up to collect them, I don't have quite so far to go. fills the internal tank, transfers it over to the main bale tank where it starts to get wrapped into this lovely cotton bale. What I like about the round cotton bales as opposed to the square ones is that on the bale trailer that I've got back at the farm, you can transport 13 round bales in one go. Whereas the regular square ones, you can only transport 3 at a time. So obviously, by doing round bales, you can transport and sell a lot more cotton in one journey. I'll put eye as a nearly full grain tank. But when he does have a full grain tank, try and get a screenshot of this. Because I'm probably going to be finishing off this cotton harvest then in the next episode. Because this has taken longer than I imagined. Get things set up, but at least we're underway. Oh, but I as a full grain tank. Okay, cool. And we start transporting cotton. And one bale. Nice machine, this harvester, I must admit. It's a very nice machine. I wouldn't necessarily buy the regular version, the normal version in the DLC. 847,000 is a bit expensive for what it is, with its 6 mile an hour harvest speed and its 10,000 litre bale. It's, you know, I used it on county lines to do a harvest, cotton harvest on county lines, and it took yonks. It was painful. This modified version is, well, it's a much better improvement. It's a quality of life improvement over the original version. Still expensive. 800 odd grand. But harvests quite well, produces nice sized bales, and I will carry on with the cotton harvest once I've got this fella unloaded again. And anyway, we've almost reached that time, sadly. Well, in fact, we have reached that time, sadly, where it is the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching today. If you have, please do me a favour and click that like button. Also, if you're not already doing so and you're not already currently a subscriber of the channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. That really helps me out immensely as a creator. I'm still working towards getting to that 1,000 subscriber mark. I would really like to hit that. You know. And if you've got any questions, comments, suggestions, feedback, anything at all you want to say to me, anything at all you want to ask me, doesn't have to be farm sim related. You can ask me any questions and I will answer them. Or try my best to answer them. I've been C.ESO. This has been the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons. But we've reached the end of today's episode. So, goodbye for now.